On my second day, Bill Monday gave me farmer role.
And what about the supply of the collection? Do you already have a fixed idea for the supply, or it's still open?
I think I can say it's not gonna be.
Yeah, I think that game is going to bring a lot of hype.
When FTX happened, I just said like, fuck it, fuck this industry, and stopped everything.
I think day one of mainnet is going to be absolutely crazy.
Community is the longer play.
KJ, you were talking about also doing some partnerships with better projects before. Can you tell us more about it?
No.
Okay, so welcome to a new episode of Senseis. Today we have KG here with us, Spiky Shed. Everyone knows him, and we want to know more about Spiky Nads and their background. Maybe you can start already. I think you met with Jax. Can you tell us that story?
Yo. Sure, yeah. I mean, it's my first podcast, so I'm a little bit excited. Let me start by how this whole thing began. Basically, I joined Monad in December, and I think I faded it for like a month. It was, because I was trying to interview the team because I was interested in that EVM trend, and I couldn't get any contacts because when I check back, that was just some random guy who told me to ping intern on Discord, and obviously I didn't get any replies. So like a month later, I started becoming active. Like Monad was super addictive. I haven't seen anything like that before, and I usually didn't believe in Web3 communities because I thought like everybody was just airdrop farming, and that's not really something I like to do. I just find the whole thing annoying, boring, and tiresome. I don't do airdrop farming that much. So like that first month for me was pretty explosive and a roller coaster ride. On my second day, Bill Monday gave me farmer role. That's basically my first memory in Monad. Like I'm never gonna forget about it. But then I started making memes about my farmer role. I started making tractors, etc. It was really fun. Most people go negative when they get the farmer role. I tried to make the most out of it. And I guess Jax sort of saw my sense of humor and saw how active I was, and he reached out to me. He asked if I wanted to be a community manager for this Spiky Nads. For me, it was like a leap of faith because I didn't know Jax at all. It was like literally the first message he sent me, and I had no idea what Spiky Nads was. But I said, yeah, why not? Because I like this community a lot, so why not build on it? And that's how things began. And like from day one, our main goal has always been to stay completely like 100% organic. No Twitter bots, no chat boosters on Discord, like completely organic. Just try to be like Monad as much as possible, and here we are today.
Yeah, can you give us an idea of like what inspired the artwork that is Spiky Nods?
Oh, it's all Jax. I don't know like all the specific details, but I know he tried normal art, not pixel art, but normal art, and he wasn't really satisfied with how things looked, and then he started doing pixel art. I think 2 or 3 years ago. He worked on some game animations, etc., all pixelated, and I would say he is like a pixel god, man. Like I tell him an idea I have, and like 5 minutes later he asks, "Is this what you're looking for?" And it's almost exactly what I'm looking for. He is super fast, he's really talented, and he's super creative. I'm glad I took his offer in February. And for Spiky Nads, I'm actually like, I had to ask Jax why these weird looking things. I don't know. But I like it.
These pixelized hedgehogs that everyone knows them, yeah, on Monad.
Yeah.
They're very famous.
Yeah. I wanted to ask KG, like, what's your background in crypto? Have you been working in crypto or have you been buying it? When did you join the market?
Oh, I think I joined like when it first hit mainstream, sort of 2021 bull run. A couple months before that, that's when I first joined. And in 2022, I found a job as a Web3 news writer. So I've been a writer and a Web3 news editor since 2022. So I've been heavily involved in the all this industry, like legal stuff, regulations, NFTs, meme coins, pre-sales, etc. I wrote all about these, and that's actually how I found out about Monad as well. I was researching for an article.
It's actually pretty interesting. Can you tell us a bit about the experience of writing about crypto during the bear market, how it was?
Oh, Well, basically, I think it was more fun than what we have today. Today it's mostly, like shit coins, pumping and dumping, hacks here and there, and a lot of election. Like for these last couple of months, it's always elections, elections, elections. It's boring. In bear market, I think it was more exciting because, the FTX and Luna stuff were still fresh. So we had a lot of info coming out all the time.
And did you manage to lose all your money like I did? Because I
Oh no, I
don't.
was actually short Luna when it dumped.
Whoa! And how did you know?
I mean, it's not a huge amount of money, but there was this shit influencer, I want to say. I hate it with a passion. Like, I would reverse all his trades, and Luna was one of them. He called Luna long on $84, I think, and that's when I was short.
Is that shit influencer still active?
Oh, I have no idea. I have to check.
Oh.
Let me see.
Yeah, we could be doing some inverse of trades on him right now. It'd be cool.
For sure, he could be like the crypto Jim Cramer.
Well, if this is the name, if I remember it right, then he's not. Yeah, he probably either changed his name or closed his channel. Sorry, no high quality inverse signals.
Cool. So yeah, I think building during the bear markets it's more exciting, or you have a different pace. If you're building in the market is quiet, you have a lot of time to think things through, to do it properly, calmly. And when you're on the bull market, everything is going fast as fuck. You don't have time to think everything through. Things are happening every day, every second. It's so much noisier. And yeah, bear market is pretty cool to learn and to improve yourself, and you have time to do it.
The cliche saying you make money in bear market. I didn't, because while I was working in the industry as a writer, I completely lost trust in it. So I 90% I stopped trading at all, and it was only, small amounts.
So when did you start to get confidence in the market again? Like last year this time or something like that?
Yeah, around this time, I would say like October 2023, I started slowly coming back to trading.
Did you FOMO in, or what was the trigger?
Oh no, I think it was just, me missing the markets because stock markets are boring.
Yeah, for me personally, it was, this is a Monad podcast, but it was a Solana breakpoint and how much hype there was from that. That's really when I was buying a little bit here and there during the bear market as well. I was accumulating. I was confident that we were going to get another bull run, but didn't know when. And I thought maybe it would take a longer period of time for all the people that were scarred from like FTX. I thought it would take longer for people to like reset their mind to be willing to put a lot of money back into crypto. Did you have any exposure to FTX?
Oh no, I didn't. Because after Luna, I stopped pretty much, and when FTX happened, I just said fuck it, fuck this industry, and stopped everything. But I know I'm from Turkey, so we had FTX Turkey, its subsidiary. Those who used FTX Turkey, they got their money back already. I think they got it last year.
Yeah.
So even if I used FTX, I would have gotten my stuff back.
Yeah. Did you get a good target price? Like, did you take profit too early, or did you have a good take profit on the Luna trade?
On the Luna trade, I only put I think $50 in it. So I remember it wasn't life-changing money. It was good. I don't think I'm ever gonna feel that way ever again, because everybody is, sad, and you're not sad because you made money out of it. Maybe it's how hedge funds feel. I don't know. But it wasn't that much. I made I think close to $1,000.
Okay, and back to Monad. So you told us that you joined Monad and then you traded it for a month. What brought you back to Monad?
I honestly have no idea why I didn't become active when I first joined. It was basically because I wasn't really looking for a community, but I was looking to write an article, and since I didn't get any replies, I sort of gave up. You all know Erdink, right? From Conico?
Yeah.
So he is the reason why I stuck around after January, because I just checked back, I was curious what was really happening in Monad, and he's been really supportive. in getting me used to this Monad culture. Because like to outsiders, Monad is weird. It's a lot of memes. People don't talk about the tech that much until you get used to it. We actually talk about the tech a lot, but it's just all in a memeified way. So Erding and Baikan, they've been really helpful. They helped me get onboarded. Shout out to you guys if they're listening now.
Actually, Spiky was the first project that got me into the Monad ecosystem because a guy from the Czech and Slovak community, he sent it to the Telegram and he made me aware that there are projects building on Monad and Spiky was the first one. So let's circle back to Spiky. I would like to ask if you have some plans to grow the project or some marketing strategy, or if you want to make it fully organic.
By marketing, do you mean like contacting influencers, etc.?
Marketing could be like a lot of stuff, but yeah, KOLs are an often used strategy.
KOLs, I say highly unlikely. I mean, we have our own collabs. Right now, we mainly do Monad ecosystem collabs, but with testnet, we're probably gonna start going cross-chain to reach a wider audience because we feel like, I mean, it's impossible to reach all the Nads, but I feel we're nearing the ceiling on what we can get from Monad. So like with testnet, probably you're gonna see us collabing with other bigger projects from other blockchains. Paid marketing stuff, I'm not a huge fan because, you know, it's not organic. It's gonna boost our numbers, but it's not gonna boost our culture. So I'm not really interested in those.
You said bigger projects from other blockchains, like.
Oh, well, let me say, for example, we're talking to some projects, but no collabs yet. But I can say we're talking with some people from Bera, we're talking with some people from Sol, stuff like that. I can't say the exact names yet.
Yeah. And will you be partnering with maybe a specific NFT marketplace?
Yeah, that's in the plans as well, but I don't think I can disclose that yet. A lot of things depend on how long testnet takes and when the mainnet is. You know, we try to constantly adapt to their timeline. We're gonna be launching on Monad mainnet day one, of course, as an NFT. But how long testnet takes is really, you know, crucial to how we approach things.
Yeah, I remember a few months back I had a small exchange with Jax about a game for Spikies. Can you tell us anything about it?
The game.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge gamer myself, so like even though I'm not a dev, I think I had a lot of influence on what we're building right now. Let me see what I can share. I can say it's a shooter. It's gonna be a multiplayer shooter. It's gonna be competitive. We are looking to, you know, avoid all these forced Web3 utilities that sort of doom games to die, like pay to earn, etc. There's not gonna be a pay to earn. There's not going to be a pay to win. We are focusing highly on skill-based gameplay.
And the NFTs will be playable?
That's
Do they bring you any advantages?
the NFT, not really. I mean, we don't want to tie our NFT to the game because it's not going to be a Spiky Nads game. It's going to be a project on its own.
Yeah, this is all really interesting. Like, I had noticed when you guys hired the game dev, I think you posted about it on Twitter, maybe? I don't know. And I was like, oh, they're going to make a game. And everybody's been super secretive. Like, I've tried to find information out about it from people on your team.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't want to promise and then fail to deliver, you know?
This is a lot more information than I expected. That's some good alpha.
Yeah, shout out to the team for keeping the secret.
Yeah.
It must have been like 6 months since we started working on it, and I didn't realize how fast time flies. It still feels like we started last month, to be honest.
So there won't be any utility for the NFT inside the game.
There might be some, but it's not gonna be like huge utilities like stake to earn or forced stuff like that. Because I mean, if you look at the other projects that do stuff like that, you know, stake to earn, play to earn, etc., like those games die maybe 6 months to a year later. So we focus on the fun factor first, and Web3 is just we use it where it makes sense, but we don't force something that's gonna, you know, affect the lifespan of the game.
For sure. One thing I love about Spiky is when you make those profile pictures, like pixel art of people who are actually in the community. And my question is, are you going to put those into the NFT collection? Because I think that would be really cool.
That's a nice question. I can't give you a definite answer, to be honest, but we discussed this. That's what I can say.
Yeah, it could be the rare ones. People would love to have KG or a Sharky NFT for sure, or Jax one.
Is there a chance you're gonna progress your relationship with Sparkball, where you actually have Spiky Nads in that game? Because that was a pretty cool collaboration. What was it, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, I don't think so. Like, Sparkball is really protective of their IP. So are we. I mean, I don't want to say no because I'm not, I'm not in the Sparkball team, but I say it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But I'm working on creating a Sparkball team on Spiky. I really like the game. I think it's fun. I think it's a nice future, and having a team in Spiky could be really nice.
And what about the supply of the collection? Do you already have a fixed idea for the supply, or it's still open?
Oh, these are all still to be decided. Well, internally we have a couple of options, but we haven't announced anything yet. I think I can say it's not gonna be 10k because we're all against it, so it's never gonna be 10k.
Yeah, you say it in a way where it sounds like it's gonna be a lot less.
Oh, maybe it's gonna be 15k. No, it's gonna be less.
I think day one of mainnet is going to be absolutely crazy. Hopefully it works, and like literally every NFT on Monad is going to be launching, so I'm going to probably like skip school and just mint all day. But yeah, I've ran out of questions, so you guys give KG really good questions, so go on if you have any more.
Keys, if you're listening to this, don't follow William's advice on skipping school, yeah?
Mainnet is gonna be like day one. I honestly have no idea. It's gonna be crazy. It's so many NFTs, so many meme coins, so many projects launching. I don't think I've been a part of something like that before.
The way things are going, you're gonna be on summer break anyway.
Could be. I think we can have a grasp of how it will be on Barra. I think Barra will probably launch before Monads, and we can have some kind of idea because Barra is also super hyped. Their community is also crazy. If we keep an eye on Barra, we can maybe understand how Monad will be. And yeah, KJ, we were talking about also doing some partnerships with Barra projects before. Can you tell us more about it?
No. I mean, not yet. It's not ready to be public yet, the details. But it's similar vibes, They also focus a lot on community, so I don't see a reason to not partnering with them, with people of similar minds, of similar visions.
Yeah, I think even the teams of Monad and Barra, I think they are keeping touch with each other. I'm not saying that they are friends, but I think they keep regular contact. And for sure, they exchange a lot of ideas on these topics of community, on tech, maybe also.
Being an organic community is difficult, I think. Especially if you're an NFT, because you're sort of trying to create this space where everybody feels welcome, where you want everybody to have fun, to come spend time with you, to genuinely maybe create some content, etc. But there's no airdrop, there's no tangible rewards in the end, and it's difficult compared to other projects that are gonna airdrop something. So in one sense, it's good for us because we avoid all those airdrop farmers. But in another, it's difficult because, staying pre-mint for more than a year. Well, most NFTs don't even make it a year after minting. So for us, it's a tough job.
Yeah, for sure. Keeping the community engaged and active is a real challenge. Well, everyone wants some action, yeah. Just all waiting for something that we don't know when it comes.
We constantly look for, ways to keep them entertained. We look for ways to give back to the community if that's an option. Sometimes we look for whitelist spots for our own community, and if we believe it's gonna provide value, then we are open to giving them to our community. If you remember, we had this weird mint. I don't remember the name. I think Mutatoads. There was some drama behind the scenes, and our community allocation sort of got messed up. So to make up the difference, we gave up our own team allocations because an NFT for me, yeah, it could go to 10k. I don't know, but community is the longer play, and I think it would be more valuable than those potential 10k dollars I could win.
Yeah. So final question, maybe. Can you tell us how people can get involved in Spiky Nads? What can they do? How can they approach you? How to run roles?
we don't have a like 100% proven ways to get roles. We like to keep it vague because it's sort of vague for us as well. We don't want to, like reach 1,000 messages, get whitelisted, etc. Those are really farmable, and so that prevents organic communication. What they can do is basically jump into Discord, say hi, chat with us, chat with the community, check the sneak peeks. If they get inspired, they can create content, they can reach out to us, take more initiative, host their own events if they want. Basically, I want to, as the community manager, I want to recognize every single person. Some people are not content creators, so like relying only on artists is gonna hurt those people. Some people are not really good at chatting, so we try to, encourage them to do what they excel at. Whatever you do, if you're consistent, if your vibe is in line with Spiky, if you're contributing to our Spiky culture, then there's gonna be a role for you. But like in Monad, the best thing to do is just forget about roles and have fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks KG for coming on. Yeah, I just wanted to say, like, when I first found Monad, I found Monadians and then I found Spiky, and the community inside the Discord is one of the more fun of all of the NFTs, or it was when I first kind of got into Monad ecosystem stuff. Yeah,
It's not anymore. Is that? Oh my God, he's funny.
No. Like, I was into Solana stuff for a long time, and when I got into Monad and the ecosystem projects, like, one of the Discords that was the easiest, at least, for me to spend some time was Spiky. I'm not really a chatter, like you kind of say there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just, like, the people that I like to interact with, I don't know, like Yacht, Shark Dog and stuff, like... Anyway, I like the community, and I think I'm bullish Spiky, and I'm excited for the mint. And yeah, thanks for giving me the whitelist a while ago.
Oh, I did. I don't remember.
Take it away.
Take it.
No, basically, like, since we are sort of approaching this organically, we always discuss, who do you guys think should get the spike list? I mean, we check the message count, but it's usually like maybe 5% importance. If the team knows you, if I know you, if Jax knows you, it means you've been active one way or another. So like that's what we're looking for instead of those vanity metrics like message count, Twitter followers, etc. Those are useless to us. And thank you for all three of you. You've been amazing members, and I'm so glad that you've joined us when you did. And I guess I want to say the job is not done yet. I don't want to say we have until summer, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, there's definitely some time to keep building a bit more, yeah.
Yeah, I think that game is going to bring a lot of hype when you start releasing more and more information about it. I'm excited to see where that goes. Cool,
All right.
KG, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys.